Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. For this video, I'm going to be reading Normal People, and I'm also going to be watching the show. I think it'd be fun to read it first and then see how they adapted it to a TV show, so I'm going to do that. I tried reading or starting it yesterday, but it just didn't work out very well. On. How is his mom there when it's her house? What? That makes no sense. How is it his mom when it's her house? I just realized it's all in third person. The fact that this book doesn't have any quotation marks really messes with my brain, and I think it might be a little too late to start this book tonight because I need a little bit more brain power. So maybe I will continue this book tomorrow. So I decided to start again today. Hopefully I will finish it today because it's pretty, like, the pages are pretty small. I feel like I could get through it pretty quick. It's less than 300 pages, but if not, I will continue tomorrow, but I will update along the way. Hi everyone. So I made it to page 85, and there's no chapter numbers, but it says February 2012. I guess they're going by timeline, but so far I really like it. Like, I want to finish this book as fast as I can, but also as slow as I can so I can enjoy every single second. I kind of have gotten over the lack of quotation marks, and so far I haven't been bored at all. So I'm very excited to continue reading this, and then I'm really excited to see how the show is portrayed. I'm glad I know, like, the cast, because I could picture them as Marianne and Connell, so that's really nice to kind of have that in the back of my head. But I'm very excited. I'm gonna read as much as I can today, and I'm just very excited to continue this book. I just finished page 110, and why, after Peggy leaves and Connell and Marianne are sitting on the couch, why would he think that? Now, why would he think that on page 109? Why would he think that? What the hell? After he knows her past about her dad? And what happened to him? Why was he having a freak out? Now I'm, like, wary of Connell and what is going on in his mind. I'm not a Connell hater, but I'm also not a Connell apologist, because what is he doing? He's shown throughout the book that he doesn't stand up for her, like at school, when they were in high school. He didn't care about her feelings. He only cared about his status. And he didn't ask her to whatever it was it a dance? And he never called to apologize? I hope he proves me wrong. I really hope he does. I made it to page 159, and the theme for this book is miscommunication. Also, lack of communication, so maybe two themes. But, God, it's just, every page you just want to keep reading because I need to know what happens. But so far so good. It's just so frustrating, these two. Like, they cannot communicate. I'm hoping communication will get better, but I am not holding that too strongly, but we'll see. So I just made it to page 207, and it was about Marianne's time in Sweden with Lucas. Shady dude. That was difficult. I only have like 70 pages left, which I want to get through today so I could just watch the show tomorrow and the next day. So I will come back to you guys. Why did she say that? Why did she say that at the end? Oh, that's not the end. Why did she say that? Okay, so initial thoughts. I don't know. I have no initial thoughts because what? Can't they just talk to each other? Like real words that they're really feeling? It was really good though. I really liked it. It's so frustrating when people just don't talk to each other. I can't believe I read this in one day. Wow. I did tab a few things. I don't know. I'm feeling lost. I'll collect my thoughts maybe tomorrow. Hi everyone. It is the next day and I'm about to watch Normal People. I have it up on the TV right now. I am so excited, but I kind of wanted to give like my final thoughts on the book before I watch the show. So overall, I really liked the book. At first I didn't like the third person point of view, but I really appreciated it at the end because you kind of are forced to be on the outside of their relationship and what they have on their mind. So it was really unique to be able to kind of be on the outside, and made you also feel what they were feeling and feeling lonely and feeling isolated just like they were. I don't know, I really liked this book. I know a lot of people think that it can be boring or slow because there's literally no plot. Like it's all about the characters, all about character development, which I don't think I've really read about before, but I really liked this one, so I'm excited to see how they adapt it into the show.
Simple game. You have 15 players, give one of them the ball, get it into the net. Very simple. Isn't it?
Okay, I'm just finished episode 1. I have been following along a little bit in the book, just like main dialogue, because I want to see like how close it is. But so far, it's really good. Like I really like it. I'm glad that they're like around half an hour, because I don't know, I just feel like you could get more in I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like you can get more into a season of a show with shorter episodes but more episodes. I don't know. But the only thing that's like super different is Connell will like acknowledge Marianne in school and like look at her, and I don't know, like he just didn't do that in the book at all. Like when they were at school, he wouldn't look at her at all. He wouldn't acknowledge her. She was the one acknowledging him. But that's like not even a complaint or anything, just something that I noticed. So maybe I'll come back in a couple episodes and update about how I'm feeling.
When we be in college together, I'd let you pretend not to know me if we bumped into each other. Sorry.
I would never pretend to not know you. Come.
Okay, I just finished episode 3, and I'm glad it ended that way because he should be crying. What he did to Marianne was so awful. He should be crying more. He should be going over to her house and trying to win her back or make her feel better instead of leaving her a voicemail like that. Anyways, I think it's kind of crazy. Obviously, I know like the drinking age in Ireland is like lower than it is in the US, but it's so weird to see like kids drinking at a school dance. I don't know, just a side note. But so far, so good. I'm liking it so far. I don't have much else to say other than Connell needs to continue to feel that way because he was so mean to her. But we'll see how it's resolved. Also, I like how in the book it kind of goes like flashbacks and stuff. So I like how this is going in chronological order, whereas like the book, like I said, is flashbacks. So that's something that is changed, but it's good. So I'll come back in a couple more episodes. Okay, I'm only a little bit into episode 4. But what happened to Alan calling, or someone calling Alan on the phone, and Connell being on the phone, and then Marianne in the garden? What happened to that? Like, I needed to see that scene. We haven't seen Marianne in a while because it's been showing Connell at college. But I need that scene. And if they don't show it, I know I said I liked how it was going like in chronological order and not flashbacks, but I need a flashback of that because I need to see her yell at Alan, because Alan, as we know, is an awful person and just gets worse throughout the book. So I just need to see her yell at him and then reject Connell on the phone. So I hope we get it. I really hope we do. But he just met Gareth. All these Irish names. He just met Gareth as they were walking out of class. Invited him to the party. And I know what happens at the party. So I hope it flashes back when he sees her. Spoiler alert. But anyways, I just had to say that because I'm a little frustrated with that. I wanted to see that happen so bad. But we'll see. Okay, I just finished episode 6, and why did it end like that? Like, this is gonna be spoiler alert. Is that when he left for the summer that she was crying and she dropped the glass in the sink? Because if you didn't read that in the book, you wouldn't know what was going on, and I still don't even know if that's real, like, or if that's really what it was about. Because like they were just at Sophie's house swimming. I'm following along. They were just at Sophie's house. But why was he crying almost? Oh, it says a few days later he told her he was leaving for Dublin. Or leaving Dublin for the summer. And is that when he left? Like, was that a flashback at the pool? And then when she dropped the glass was when he was leaving? I don't know. I hope in episode 7 they clear it up because I don't know. But so far so good, other than that confusing part. But I think it's good so far. You really, like, you get the same, like, isolated, like, sad, melancholic vibe from the book. Like, everything is just so gray, and I can't think of other word besides, like, isolated. Like, they both have, like, their own, like, lives going on, but when they, like, meet again and again, it's just sad because you know it's not going to live out the way that they want it to. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm 3 minutes into the 7th episode, and yes, that was the answer. That's why she was crying, that's why he was crying, laying on the floor. Okay, whatever. Okay, I just finished episode 8, and that was my favorite episode by far. It just, I don't know, I just really liked it. Them riding the bikes. Oh, let me pause it, it's gonna start. Them riding the bikes was absolutely my favorite scene throughout this entire series so far. I don't know, they were just so, like, carefree, and then on the way back, they, like, just the complete opposite, because they had to go back to, you know, Jamie was there, and back to reality of some sorts. But I don't know, I just really liked it. It really just showed that they can, like, they are forever intertwined with each other no matter what they do, no matter who comes in between. It was just, I don't know, it was just so aesthetically pleasing to look at too, but then also, like, experiencing them together, not in college, like in a different scene or different setting, was really good. I really like that one. Okay, I just finished episode 10, and that one was really sad. That was really sad. I literally don't have anything else to say other than that one was difficult to get through. Yeah, and I only have 2, I think there's 2 left because there's 12 episodes, I believe. So I'm almost to the end, and I'm, like, really intrigued with how they're gonna do the next scene and if it's gonna be, like, actually real, because I know they haven't had Alan do that one scene. So we'll see if he does the next one. I'll be surprised if they don't include that, just because it's pretty pivotal, but we'll see. I just finished the 11th episode, and I thought, for some reason, I thought it ended like that, and I was shocked, and then it's like episode 12 starting in whatever. But I don't have time to watch episode 12 right now. That scene at the very end was exactly how I pictured it, except why was the mom there? She wasn't there in the book, and keeping her in here offered no addition other than seeing that how awful of a mom she is because she let that happen. I have no other words. I am speechless because what the hell? That's all I have to say. Because I don't know. Because I don't know. I'm gonna watch this episode later because I simply do not have time to watch this right now. And I'm very upset about it. I have been following along in the book because I need to see if things are said and done exactly as it is. And so far, honestly, this has been pretty spot on. The only thing that's really changed is the timeline, because this one, like, jumps forward and backwards a lot, whereas this one is just in chronological, which I appreciate a lot more, because you're, like, not figuring out where you are in the story. But I still think it's very good. I cannot wait to finish it just to see how it ends, but I don't want it to end. But I will let you know my final thoughts afterwards. Hi everyone, it is the next day and I have one episode left. I tried to watch it last night, but I couldn't download Hulu on my iPad, so I was like, whatever, I'll just watch it the next day. I'm sad. I'm so sad that this is the last one, and I really hope it lives up to the expectations of the book. So I knew the ending was coming, right? Because I read the book. Yeah. I literally don't have anything else to say other than, wow, that was really good. Just like the same as I thought as the book. I'm glad that they still kept the ending scene like the book, although they put like half of it at the beginning and then the rest of it at the end. I was like, if we don't get this very last scene of them together, I'll be upset. But we did get it, so we're all good. Everything's all good. Overall thoughts on the show, I think it followed the book very well. The only changes that were made were like the timeline and then a few lines were missing. But, I mean, in order to adapt something into a show, you have to make it work for people who don't know this book. So, I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I'm glad I read the book first for sure because I wanted to watch the show, but I also wanted to read the book. So I'm glad I read the book first. But the show, you could watch the show without reading the book because it doesn't like leave out any major plot points or anything. But I think Paul and Daisy did so well as their characters, and then together. The whole time I was watching Paul, I was like, that's Niall Horan, because they sound so similar, and it's not just because of the accent, but they sound so similar. And then his roommate and friend being named Niall was like too much for me. No, it wasn't, but like, I don't know, it was just good. That's all the opinion I have, was that the book was really good, the show was really good, it was adapted really well, and I enjoyed both. So that's it for this video. I'm sorry I didn't show too much of the show, but I didn't want to get like copywritten or like in trouble or anything. But that's it. That's all I have for this video. I gave 3 days to reading and watching the book, reading and watching the show, reading the book and watching the show, but I'm glad I did because I finally read the book, finally watched the show. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.